It's how you handle it. When you get money, what do you do next? How do you leverage it to get more money? You feel me? It's not you, bro. It could be a part of you, but it's not you. It's not even in your blood. It's not even part of your skin. You feel me? That's something that we use to print. Like we use a printer to print that stuff off or whatever machine it is, but it's not you. You feel me? CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO Option. I'm back with another video, and it's that time of the week, so let's get into it. Message of the week. This is to remind you and in a way regain that focus on those powerful thoughts that you might not always feel and or be present in due to the life you live. This is meant for you to relate with, thus go forth within applying the message to yourself. Whether you work a 9 to 5, attend school part-time and or full-time, raising a family of your own, let alone having to be the man of the house or the woman of the house, an athlete, someone who's living paycheck to paycheck, currently dealing with a loss, and etc. This is just a few things that come to my mind as of right now, getting you the point. It's meant for everyone and their mamas. Also, I say currently in regard to living paycheck to paycheck because I know you can and will get yourself out that system. That being said, the message of the week for this week is don't attach yourself to money. Money will come, money will go. And do not attach yourself to money itself. Reason being, money can do so much, yet it didn't make you, thus it can't break you. Figure out what you truly want, your desires. I guarantee some of those desires don't even revolve around money. You being able to recognize that money isn't the purest source for happiness is key. It allows you to recognize what money can do for you without you giving it your undivided attention. Instead, give your whole self your undivided attention. Too many work for the money just to not even see life for what it truly is. Choose all of you, not just a part of you. Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, I have these 2 screenshots that once I say them, full circle. All right, you gonna see the whole picture, you feel me? But the first one, though, I'm not gonna lie, it's been in the vault. I've kept it for a while. I've had it since October. It's one that, like, once I read it for the first time, it gave me a perspective, a whole new perspective on just life and like how, like, personally I want my life to be, like, you feel me? So once I say it, hopefully it gives you that same type of perspective, but I'll definitely, add on to it at the end. But all right, so this is what it says. The first one, best career advice that I can give. Don't ever attach yourself to a person, a place, a company, an organization, a project. Attach yourself to a mission, a calling, a purpose only. That's how you keep your power and your peace. It's worked pretty well for me thus far. I'm gonna say that one more time. Best career advice that I can give. Don't ever attach yourself to a person, a place, a company, an organization, or a project. Attach yourself to a mission, a calling, a purpose only. That's how you keep your power and your peace. It's worked pretty well for me thus far. And it's worked pretty well for me thus far as well. So just in case if you wanted, confirmation on my end. Yeah. Anyways, last but not least, the second one. All right. Says this: Steve Jobs said, being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters. I'm gonna say that one more time. Steve Jobs said, being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters. So with that being said, the first one, like, I really hope it just, like, gave you perspective, like, especially you being young. Like, this message of the week, honestly, is, like, dedicated to all the young ones, because I feel like to the youth. Reason being, I feel like when we grow up, we're, like, raised in a certain way. We're taught that, like, money, like, runs this world, which in a sense, yes, it does. We need money for a lot of things. However, there are people out here who really just work, and never get to live. Like, work, part of life, I get it. Again, they are not living. You feel me? They are not going outside. They are working tirelessly just for 2 days out of the week, or literally 2 days out of the month, just to go out, just to see what the world's like outside of their state, outside of their city. Some people don't even get to go across the state. They gotta, like, their weekend is really going to, like, okay, in Washington, for us, we have a place called like Lake Chelan. You feel me? Like, there's parts like outside of like the city, you feel me, that you can go to and chill for certain occasions, whether it be like, Labor Day weekend, or, something like some holiday or something. Like, you just go with your friends or your family or your significant other. But you get me? Like, people are only really working and grinding their ass off just for a few days. Like, and that's because we are wired to think, yo, we need money to do everything. But in reality, when you ask yourself what you truly want, your desires, there's definitely some things there that don't even require you to go get money to do. It could be just chilling at home, just having time to yourself, not having to wake up for somebody else and do this, this, and this. Like, there are desires, there are wants that you have that don't require monetary, like, like, it's not of monetary. You feel me? Like, so understand, like, if you're young and watching this, I'm talking to you, bro. Like, don't just, like, pick a high paying job or like be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this career because it's gonna give me this amount of money. Like, especially like us fob kids, like, or who have fob parents that come to this world, to America, right? Once they come to America, they really grinded for us, which is honestly a blessing, right? Again, their mentality is like, okay, we will have, like, them working their butts off for us will guarantee us now a job that will be, 100K or a few 100K just to provide for our family, our future family, let alone the family that we currently have. Again, you know how hard it is? You don't get that type of guarantee in the world that we live in. Like, you can go to school, you can do all this education just to not get a job at the end of it. You feel me? And I'm just being 1,000% real with you. This is real life. This is not no makeup, like, fantasy, like, fictional story I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is real life. Like, people really be going to school all their life, like 8+ years. You feel me? Like, and I'm talking about like after high school, so college, 4+ years. You feel me? Just to not even break 100K, 60K, 50K. So do not attach yourself to the money. Money will come, money will go. It's really, what's really key, what's really important? It's how you handle it. When you get money, what do you do next? How do you leverage it to get more money? You feel me? Like, if you're young, understand this. All the new tech, all the new games, all the new drip or whatever, next year there's going to be new ones. There's going to be, you feel me? Who cares about this limited edition type thing? Because guess what? There's always going to be some limited edition. It might be something different, but you know what's, like, not going to be there? Like, at the end, like, every year, every month that you go ahead and spend this time and energy to get some money, then to spend it on something that's really not valuable, is your time, your energy. It's going to be drained. It's going to go by and you don't get that type of thing back. So imagine if you're 18, you've had a job for a year or so, you work up to 2023, but instead of saving that money, instead of doing something productive, instead of actually figuring out what you can do with that money. So during the time you're like, say like you're 18, you're about to go to college and you have some money. Instead of having that money just sit there and be the same, or you go potentially spend it, you could put it into an account that grows over time. And by the time you're done with college, boom, you already got some passive money that was already growing for you. You feel me? Like, we are not told this at a young age. So what's really being thrown at us, is what? The new toys, how society is on social media, what we gotta have, what you gotta have. What? Who's gonna tell you what you gotta have and what you don't gotta have? Only you can tell you like that. Like, what I want you to understand is, like, this money shit really isn't a pure source for happiness. It all comes from within. It starts with you. It starts, like, from within you. You feel me? Starts from within. So with that being said, figure out what it is that you want to do with that money, but don't just give it your undivided attention. Give your whole self the undivided attention that you so deservedly deserve, if that even makes sense, if that's even a word, but you get what I'm trying to say, bro. All right. So, and the second screenshot, what Steve Jobs said on some real shit, like this is also another thing that's also kind of like, not even kind of, it gave me a different perspective on life that I didn't even have before. Like before I would go home, like, you know, it just made me, it just changed my vision for how I want my day to be. Because before I used to be like, all right, I got to wake up and then I got to go to work. And then I'll have a few hours either to go out or to do, or at the time, do homework or, you know, do something to just relax for a bit. But it wasn't satisfying. It wasn't something that, like, you know, every day I was excited to wake up and do again. You feel me? Like, that wasn't what my mentality was until after reading this type of screenshot as well. Like, it gave me another type of perspective. My perspective grew. You feel me? So, yeah, don't attach yourself to the money, because that money, like, you feel me? Money can always be made. You know what I also realized? Like, money, like, really, yeah, in a sense, it does run the world. And also, money doesn't sleep. It never sleeps. You feel me? You got to sleep, though. You feel me? You got to, like, you got to have enough rest. You got to eat. You got to drink water. You got to, like, you got to have clarity to do what, to do, like, to know what you're going to do with your money. You feel me? So, appreciate yourself. Appreciate the life that you have, that you can live. And also understand this. I'm going to just say this. There are people in this world, like, you got to, like, also remember that the world that you have, that you live in, the people that surround you is very small in comparison to the outside, like the rest of the world. And there's people out there in the world who don't even have that much money. They don't even have access to money like that to, you know, to really have stacks to, like, you know, get racks. Didn't really mean to. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, like, bro, people out here really don't have that much money yet, are living their lives just by just being outside, by just living the life that they've always had or just made for themselves. So understand, money doesn't define who you are. You know, it could define or, like, show the type of character you have within you by what you do with it. You feel me? So just understand, don't attach yourself to it. Don't work your ass off just for the money. All right. Get that money. Get as much money as you can, because guess what? There's enough money in this world. If we can print billions just to help another country out, bro, trust me, there's a lot of money out there that you can do, let alone make. I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot of money out there in the world that you can, you know, gain for yourself if that's really what you want to do. If that's a purpose of yours, if that's what you want to do so. You can just don't just work for it and then, you know, not live the life that you deservedly, like, here I go again with that word, deservedly, but, like, you know, you truly deserve. That being said, pretty much said everything that I had to say for this message of the week. I hope that was very understandable, you know, especially for you young ones. And if there's any adults out there that, you know, even understood, could relate, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, just knew what I was talking about, or, like, okay, well, great. If there's any adults out there that's, like, you know what I'm saying, watching this video and, like, understands what I'm trying to say, like, please just show that support down in the comment section below, because the one thing that I really want the youngins who watch this video, who have the opportunity to just listen to this, like, I really want them to know, like, that money doesn't, like, it's not you, bro. It could be a part of you, but it's not you. It's not even in your blood. It's not even part of your skin. You feel me? That's something that we use to print. Like, we use a printer to print that stuff off, or whatever machine it is, but it's not you. You feel me? So it's like, realize you are much bigger than the money. You are a whole lot wholer. You know, you're a whole lot whole, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm not trying to ramble. I'm not trying to go any more into depth. I feel like I said everything I had to say. See, even my phone agreed with me. It just cut off right when I said that part. So with that being said, I think that was my cue to go for today. All right, I'm going to catch you tomorrow, though. I'm going to catch you tomorrow, as per usual. So with that being said, it's your boy CEO. Obviously, I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Have a productive Wednesday. Have a blessed day, to say the least. And go be great. Go be you, all of you, wholeheartedly. All right. Love y'all. Peace.